We start chapter number 1, sexual reproduction in flowering plants. In that, first, flower structure, basic, right? Stalk of the flower we call? Wrong. Stalk of the flower we call? Pedicel. That is we call pedicel. Next, pedicel. Tip of that pedicel, swollen and form thalamus. Thalamus always dome shape? No. So it might be like cup shape or flat. Here which shape? So cup shape thalamus, what kind of flower? Correct. Which one? Epigynous flower. Right? We have learned that. So cup shaped thalamus in which the ovary is superior? Inferior. Ovary is inferior, right? And the raised appendages are the which one taking the uppermost positions. Now, so first remember the stalk of the flower we call pedicel. Tip of the pedicel swollen, or it can be flattened, it can be cup shape, and that we call thalamus. What is the role of thalamus? What is the role of thalamus? Support for what? Floral parts attach on that. Which are the floral parts? Everyone should speak. Calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium. Now, so here calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Calyx unit we call? Corolla unit we call? Androecium unit we call? Stamen. And the gynoecium we call? Pistil or carpels, right? Which are the two accessory whorls? Calyx and corolla. Yes, accessory meaning? Does not require sexual reproduction. Yes, does not required for sexual, but it helps in promote that process, right? Second, that which are the essential whorls? Without that sexual reproduction possible? No. So first, that's the androecium, and then which one? Gynoecium. Androecium unit kya tha? Stamen. Stamen. Each stamen is made up of which two parts? Filament and anther. Filament, which is a long slender. Anther kya hota hai generally? Bilobe. This much you have learned already, right? Next one, gynoecium, pistil unit or carpel, that is made up of which three parts? Either start from ovary or stigma. Style se nahi. Clear? Stigma, style, ovary, right? Which one provides the surface for that receptive surface for pollen? Stigma, right? Ovules are located where? In the ovary, right? Now, so first over here the two whorls, essential whorls, androecium and gynoecium. In this chapter we are going to learn about this in detail, right? Next thing, first flower we have learned. So flower, how does flower form on the plant? Right? So flower form during flowering season first, right? And we have learned, already discussed, when flowers are blooming on the plant, vegetative growth enhance, decrease, remain same. Vegetative growth decrease, right? Now instead of leaf formation, over on that branches, flower formation process start, right? So for that, leaf is a vegetative part or reproductive part? Vegetative. Which are the vegetative parts of the plant? Leaf, root, stem and leaf, that we consider as a which one? Vegetative parts. Which are the reproductive part? That is the flower only, right? So first, leaf on the branch, jahan pe leaf form hona tha, where the leaf is formed, now that leaf transform into which part? Flower. So leaf is a vegetative part, right? So leaf that consider as a that form from the vegetative meristem. You know meristem? Tell me two features of that. Dense protoplasm. Continuously dividing cells. Without that growth possible in plant? No. Right? So first, vegetative meristem consider in reference for which one? Leaf. And that with the help of light, right? You know photoperiodism we have learned. Yes or no? Photo, light. Periodism, duration, right? Availability of light duration that is the main factor for flowering, right? That's why some of the flowers come on winter, some of the flowers come in summer, and some for which one throughout the year, day neutral, right? So vegetative meristem, जो leaf form करा था, now it transform into which one under the influence of light external factor and the internal factor of that plant, that is hormone. Which one? Hormone. Can you tell me which hormone induces flowering? Ethylene in special cases, generally which one? Auxin, right? So one is an external factor, other is a which one? Internal factor. External factor is a light, right? Internal factor, that is the hormone, and hormone, one of them is a auxin. So with the help of these two factors, now this vegetative meristem converts to which one? Floral meristem. Clear? Floral meristem, and that structure initial जो bird form होता है, that we call floral bud. Floral bud में भी कौन से tissues होते हैं? Meristem, right? Which one? Meristem. So floral bud, or we call floral meristem or floral primordium. Which word? Floral bud mean floral meristem, or else we call floral primordium. Now which from that the mature flower will be formed. Clear? So first vegetative, then reproductive, reproductive into which one? Floral bud. Reproductive meristem into which one? Floral bud. By this way the mature flower form. Flower formation clear, right? Then already we have discussed the flower whorls, right? In that now we are going to learn about in detail which one? First, androecium. Androecium, male reproductive part or female? Male. Androecium, in that's a unit we call stamen. Stamen has three parts basically. First, anther, filament, and then connective. Connective is which one? This is what? This one? This joining point we call connective. Clear? Now next one. Anther, generally bilobe. Bilobe in this sense, 1 and 2. Bilobe. Each lobe has two bag-like structure, and that bag-like structure we call theca. Theca meaning what? Bag. Theca meaning what? Bag, right? So each lobe has how many bags? So total 4 bags in one anther. If the anther is bilobed, if the anther is which one? Bilobed, each lobe has 2 bags. Bag we call theca. So each lobe has 2 theca. So 2 lobes have 4 theca. 4 theca. Clear? Next one. If this is the condition, so ये 4 जो theca form हो रहा है, right? 4 theca in bilobed anther. But मान लो like hibiscus, right? Hibiscus belongs to the family Malvaceae. Which one? Malvaceae. Right? Hibiscus belongs to which family? Malvaceae. Malvaceae family members. Hibiscus. This one has single lobe, monothecus. Which one? Mono. Dithecus नहीं, but which one? Monothecus. Right? तो वहां पे एक ही लोब है, right? एक ही लोब है, तो one lobe has 2 theca. One lobe has 2 theca. Remember, understand this word. One word is given bilobe, other word is given dithecus. Dithecus, यहाँ पे उसका definition in your book given that first, that each lobe has 2 theca. That condition we call dithecus. Clear? Not for. So each lobe has 2 theca, that we call dithecus. Anther is itself bilobe. फिर बात किसकी की? Single lobe. Each lobe has 2 theca. 2 set, right? And now total how many? 4. And for that the word is given tetrasporangiate. right? Which word is given? Tetrasporangiate. C. Pollen, this one, the sac-like structure we call microsporangium. Which one? Microsporangium. जिसको हम बैग बोल रही है उसके मल्टीपल नेम्स है. Initial name, right? When in anther this bag-like structure form, initially we call what? Microsporangium. Which one? Microsporangium. तो ये जो 4 सर्कल्स ड्रॉ किए वो क्या है? Microsporangium. वो क्या है? Microsporangium. Which structure? Microsporangium. It is a bag. अब ये बैग में एंथर में क्या फॉर्म होगा? पोलन. तो ग्रेजुअली माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम in that further cell division process and other processes occur, and by that way now inside the microsporangium gradually क्या फील हो जाएगा? पोलन. सो माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम को फिर हम क्या बोलते हैं? पोलन सेक. माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम को ही क्या बोलेंगे? पोलन सेक. क्लियर? 12th बोर्ड के लिए माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम वर्ड इज इक्विवेलेंट टू विच वर्ड? Microsporangium, that is equivalent to which word? Pollen sac. Pollen grain nahi. Which one? Pollen sac. Clear? Microsporangium is equivalent to pollen sac. Repeat. Microsporangium is equivalent to pollen sac. Clear hai? One more time. Anther. Anther is bilobe. Typical angiospermic plants have bilobe, right? Typical meaning majority carry this feature. Few, जैसे कौन सी फैमिली बताई थी? Member. Yes, this one has what? Single lobe structure, and it's here the which one? Bilobe. So हम bilobe के लिए अभी learn करें. Bilobed, that is anther. Each lobe has 2 theca. So the word given is dithecus. Which one? Dithecus. Right? Next one. In each theca either we call dithecus. Dithecus बोल रहे तो हम each lobe को represent कर रहे हैं. Understand this word? Dithecus, when you use this word, then you represent what? Each single lobe. Clear? Next one, 4 microsporangia or pollen sac. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Bilobed anther has how many pollen sac? 4. Bilobed anther has how many microsporangia? 4. For this the word is given tetra. Tetra refer for 4. Pollen sac है या फिर micro, so we call micro or sporangiate. Tetrasporangiate. Clear? Sure? Anyone have a doubt? Okay, pause. That's a long slender and connective. Now the very important part, question for board as well as good set as well as NEET, right? Board theory point of view and the good set NEET MCQ point of view. That's this one, microsporangium structure, right? First, when we take the section, right? Bilobed anther, when we take the section, then section looks like this. In that, can you make out outermost पूरा covering है? How many layers in that? 3 layers are there. And then this pollen sac, right? So this 3 layers over here, right? 3 layers entire structure given in this way, section given in this way. ये portion को यहाँ पे represent किया, right? First blue line है, so this one indicates the outermost layer, that is the which one? Epidermis. Which one? Epidermis. Outermost layer? Epidermis. Inner to the epidermis, the next layer name endothecium. Endodermis नहीं है, वो outer नहीं है, हम derma word नहीं use कर सकते. That is which one? Endothecium. Which word? Endothecium. Then inner to that, the middle layers are there. Which one? Middle layers. So outermost epidermis. Second endothecium. Third middle layer. Repeat. Outermost epidermis. Second endothecium. Third middle layer. And inner to that middle layer, this red color lining, this one. This cells we call tapetum. Which one? Tapetum. Right? This is the main one which encloses this pollen sac. तो एक्चुअली माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम का स्ट्रक्चर हम पूरा काउंट करते हैं. इन दैट द 4 layers are there, outer to inner, outermost layer is a which one? Then and then tapetum, right? Epidermis, endothecium, and the middle layers. These three layers, right? In that endothecium is generally fibrous layer. Which one? Fibrous. You know the fibrous, the other word? Coconut, right? So fibrous type of layer is there. First three layer, imagine like this. ये पोलन सैक है. They are covered by these three layers. तो ये three layers के functions क्या हो सकते हैं? One of the function is which one? Protection. जब पोलन सैक या दिस थीका जिसके अंदर अभी पोलन ग्रेन्स फॉर्म हो रहे, राइट, तो वो इमेच्योर है. जब वो इमेच्योर है तब उसको कौन सा फंक्शन प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं? प्रोटेक्शन. विच वन? प्रोटेक्शन. बट once the mature pollen grains are developed, now the time for what? Now the time for what? That is with the help of what? This layer gets break. Dehiscence. उसके लिए कौन सा वर्ड है? Dehiscence, right? एंथर का क्या होगा? Dehiscence. एंड वो dehiscence से वो पोलन ग्रेन्स वहां से क्या हो जाएंगे? Released. Clear? So first remember epidermis, endothecium, middle layer. Two functions are given. First function protection and dehiscence. Understand in this way. Protection generally जब वो younger stage में है तो इसके लिए word use होता है and dehiscence for the which one? Mature stage. So first remember that is protection and second function dehiscence of these three layers. Next one. After that, the main layer that is which one? Tapetum. Tapetum, innermost layer, nourishing the developing pollen grain. Tapetum के inside ये जो cells है, the name given is what? Microspore mother cell. You know, spore mother cell. Microspore mother cell will undergo which cell division? Meiosis. And by this at the end, how many cells will be formed? 4 cells will be formed. And each 4, right? Each one of that 4 that behaves as a pollen grain, right? So now, वो pollen grain कहाँ पे form होगा in the way? ये tapetum layer था, this one, and inside microspore mother cells are there. This microspore mother cell will undergo and then form 4 microspores or pollen. So pollen ultimately form in this part, right? तो pollen के nearby में कौन सा layer आ रहा है? Tapetum. Tapetum, in that dense cytoplasm is present. Tapetum में क्या present है? Dense cytoplasm as well as more than one nucleus. Here this all have single nucleus, epidermis, endothecium and middle layer, right? But tapetum has more than one nucleus, right? It can be 2, it can be more than that. That condition you call binucleate or multinucleate, but arise due to syncytium. Which one? Syncytium. Have you ever learned? Syncytium, what is that? When karyokinesis is not followed by cytokinesis. Due to that syncytium, here the multinucleate or the binucleate condition arises, right? And in that dense cytoplasm is there, which helps to provide the nourishment to the developing pollen grains. Clear? Now next, so either we use the word microspore mother cell or else we use the word, second diagram given which one? Sporogenous tissue, or else we call homogeneous tissue. Which word? Sporogenous tissue or we call homogeneous. Homo का meaning क्या होता है? Same. Homogeneous. Why? Because जितने भी cells हैं यहाँ पे, right? This all cell have same genetic composition. This all have what? Same genetic composition. So either we call what? Homogeneous tissue. Homo का meaning यहाँ पे ये refer करना, right? Sporogenous tissue अगर दिया है, meaning what? Spores form from that, microspore form from that, pollen grains form from that. So either we call sporogenous tissue or microspore mother cell or we call pollen mother cell, right? हर एक के names different but the things will remain same. First name microspore mother cell. Second name sporogenous tissue. Third name होमोजीनस टिश्यू. फोर्थ नेम पोलन मदर सेल. कौन से 4 नेम? फर्स्ट पोलन मदर सेल. उसमें से पोलन बनेंगे ना, तो उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? पोलन मदर सेल. Clear? Now this either of name, right? That cell will undergo what? Meiosis. Meiosis or mitosis? Meiosis. क्यों mitosis नहीं होगा यहाँ पे? Meiosis helps in formation of gametes. तो अभी यहाँ पे gametes बनाने. That's why which one? Meiosis, right? Ploidy क्या होगा? Microspore mother cell का और pollen mother cell और sporo और homo. Haploid or diploid? Diploid or haploid? Diploid. Obviously, haploid cell cannot undergo meiosis, right? So ploidy, that is 2n. Ploidy point of view, that right, applicative MCQs, board and good set के लिए and even NEET के लिए very very important. Remember each one ploidy, right? ये चैप्टर में से ploidy based MCQs आते ही हैं. Now, so microspore mother cell ploidy, diploid. Next, microspore dyad and then microspore tetrad is formed. So 4 microspore tetrad. When you observe, I have made that 4 पहले हमने join when I write and then separated. Can you make out this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here the word given directly that pollen grain? No. Which word is given? Microspore tetrad. Because this all 4 pollen grains initially they are glued with each other with the help of one of the sugar, not given in your book, just for your knowledge, but required for the NEET, right? So this all 4 pollen grains, they are covered by one of the sugar that's named callose. Which one? Callose. Remember which sugar? Callose. It's a polysaccharide. Right? So that sugar layer is present on this all 4 microspore or the pollen grain. Clear? Now next, after that over here, as the anther matures and dehydrate word लिखा है. Understand this line that anther है, right? Anther at maturity. Anther को हम कब mature consider करेंगे? When the pollen grains are developed inside that pollen sac. So now the pollen grains are developed inside the pollen sac. Anther का क्या होना चाहिए? Dehiscence. Dehiscence होने के लिए आप किसको easily tear कर सकते हो? Dry या wet? Dry leaf है, easily you can crush it. Yes or no? है ना? So that's why at maturity, anthers undergoing which process? Dehydration. Which one? Dehydrate. So anthers mature and dehydrate. For which process? Microspore dissociate. Microspore dissociate meaning now the time that's the which one? Anther dehiscence, pollen grain release outside, right? So as anther mature and dehydrate, microspore dissociate. Remember this microspore dissociate. ये कौन सा वॉल था? लेयर कैलोस, राइट? जब ये माइक्रोस्पोर्स जो है, राइट? रिमेंबर माइक्रोस्पोर्स एज एंड व्हेन मैच्योर, नाउ इट दे हैव टू बी सेपरेटेड आउट, राइट? तो उसके ऊपर कौन सा लेयर था? कैलोस. वो कैलोस को डिग्रेड करने के लिए एंजाइम जो चाहिए, दैट नेम इज अ व्हिच वन? कैलेस. Enzyme name is a which one? Callase. So callase secreted by which layer? Tapetum. Right? Tapetum ही वो क्या रिलीज कर देता है? Callase enzyme. Initially all glued together and then they all separated with the help of which enzyme? Callase. And callase released by the tapetum. Right? So now all 4 microspores that will be separated. So individual we call now they are what? Pollen grain. So now remember this word. Each microsporangium has how many pollens by that way? Thousands. 100 लिख के दे तो wrong. Millions भी लिखे तो wrong. Statement based. Remember how many? Thousands. Okay. So now Microspore mother cell will undergo meiosis and by that way form 4 haploid pollen grains or microspores. So that process we call, you know genesis meaning, क्या फॉर्म हो रहा है यहाँ पे, माइक्रोस्पोर फ्रॉम microspore mother cell through, so that is the definition of your microsporogenesis. ये सारे words cover होने चाहिए. If asked define microsporogenesis, so define starts with what? The formation of from pollen mother cell or microspore mother cell through, clear? This all words should be there in your definition. Understood this thing, right? So first over here, flower in that we have started which part? Androecium in that the unit stamen, 3 parts which are there. Anther कैसा होता है generally? Each lobe has 2 yes, and then when we consider bilobe, then we can found how many lobe means theca, sorry, how many theca? 4, and for that theca point of view word given tetrasporangiate, right? Next one, filament is which one? Long and slender. Connective का role क्या है? Connective just makes between. Next one, when we see that each that theca or microsporangium, right? So microsporangium has how many layers? 4. Outer 2, inner, right? Outer layer. Tapetum. First 3 layers roll and dehiscence, right? Next one, after that tapetum, in that dense cytoplasm or nucleoplasm, क्या word है? Dense cytoplasm. Prominent nucleus is there, dense cytoplasm. In that uninucleate condition, bi or multinucleate condition. Next one, tapetum role when we see, 2 roles we have discussed. First, nourishment to what? Developing pollen grains. And second, secretes Calais enzyme, right? Next, the one word we have learned in detail, microsporogenesis. Meaning of that? Formation of from pollen or microspore mother cell, right, through meiosis, right? Next one, as an initially microspore tetrad is formed, tetrad glued together with the help of callose. वो callose को कौन digest करेगा? Callase, secreted by tapetum at maturity, right? So the individual pollen grains are formed, right? Next one, after that remember this one line for MCQ, right? थैलामस के पास जो पार्ट अटैच होते हैं, that end we call proximal. That end we call which one? Proximal, right? So proximal end of anther attached to or petal, that is कौन सा? Proximal end of anther जो है और proximal end of stamen ले लीजिए. Proximal end of stamen that attached to thalamus, that part is dash. Filament, right? जो thalamus के पास attached है, that we call which end? That we call proximal end. That end we call proximal end, right? So proximal ये point होगा, distal this one. The part of stamen that shows distal attachment with thalamus anther, right? Clear? The part of stamen proximally attached to thalamus. यहाँ पे बट ये नहीं समझ में रहा है थैलामस और पेटल क्यों लिखना? थैलामस ही लिखना चाहिए ना, पेटल भी हो सकता है ऐसा. वेरी गुड, एक्सलेंट. विच वन? एपीपेटलस कंडीशन. फैमिली याद है, राइट? You will do the practical of that. You can observe that dhatura, one of the member of that Solanaceae, right? In that clearly you can observe कि suppose यहाँ पे ये petal है with that filament part, not entire, but in this way, half filament fused with the which one? Petal. Clear? So remember proximal end of the anther attached to either thalamus or petal. Clear this line? Sure, right? Now next one, that once these pollen grains are formed, right? Once these pollen grains are formed, now we have to learn the structure of this pollen grain. कि कैसे वो structure में inner side, what kind of the cytoplasm, nucleus and other things are present. So first pollen grain. Okay, पहले तो ये बताइए, pollen grain it's a male gamete? Wrong. You all are wrong, right? Pollen grains are not male gamete. Carrier of male gametes. समझ में आ रहा है? Pollen grains are what? Carrier of male gametes, right? Inside the pollen grain, the male gametes will be formed. Clear? और ये male gametes कैसे होंगे? Flagellated? Yes or no? Tell me. Yes or no? Think about it. दोनों में से एक ही आंसर है, either yes or no. ऐसा, ओके. और नेक्स्ट कंसेप्ट, मेल गैमेट्स, राइट? अगर वो फ्लैचुलेटेड है, सिंपल, सो इज द नीड ऑफ दैट फॉर्मेशन ऑफ पोलन ट्यूब? नो, दे आर नॉन फ्लैचुलेटेड, राइट? एंजियोस्पर्म के मेल गैमेट्स कैसे है? नॉन फ्लैचुलेटेड. रिमेंबर, एंजियोस्पर्म के मेल गैमेट्स कैसे है? Non-flagellated. That's why they need what? Pollen tube. Gymnosperm में होता था pollen tube formation? Sure? Sure? In gymnosperm pollen tube is formed? Yes or no? जितने भी लोग no बोल रहे हैं ना, कल refer करके आना gymnosperm. Right? Then we will discuss. Clear? Okay. चलिए, pollen grain represent what? So in that male gametes are carried. So we call male gametophyte. Microsporangium equivalent which word? Microsporangium equivalent word? Pollen sac, right? So वैसे ही pollen grain represent which word? Male gametophyte. Which word? Male gametophyte. Remember, male gametes भी नहीं. Which word? Male gametophyte. Pollen grain represents what? Male gametophyte. Repeat. Male gametophyte. Repeat. Male gametophyte. Who will represent that? Pollen grain represents male gametophyte. Right? Now, pollen grain structure, first of all, diameter 25 to 50 micrometer. क्या है diameter? 25 to 50 micrometer. Repeat. 25 to 50 micrometer. Right? Now, in this one, when we see the structure, जो यहाँ पे by meiosis pollen grains form हुए, the structure of pollen grains now look like this. In this pollen grain, अभी pollen grain ये जो है, this one consider that is immature. Which one? Immature. हम immature pollen grains, एंथर तो कब डिहाइस होता है? मैच्योरेशन पे, राइट? तो हम एंथर के इनसाइड पोलन ग्रेन में क्या चेंजेस होते हैं वो अभी लर्न कर रहे हैं. क्लियर? सो पोलन ग्रेन इनिशियली इन दैट जस्ट इंडिविजुअल दैट सिंगल सेल्युलर स्ट्रक्चर, लेयर स्ट्रक्चर. इन दैट ग्रेजुअली दिस वन, that the single layer or single cell that undergoing mitosis. Which one? Mitosis. Pollen grain, one single cell that undergoing which process now? Mitosis. Right? Mitosis, why that way? It helps in formation of how many cells? Mitosis kind product? 2 cells. So one cell that we call vegetative cell, other cell we call generative cell. Right? First cell we, means one of the cell we call vegetative, and second cell we call generative cell. So individual pollen grains are there, right? ये pollen grain कैसे है? जो फॉर्म हुए माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम के इनसाइड, राइट? अभी उसमें चेंजेस होना बाकी है, राइट? तो वो जो चेंजेस हो रहे दैट्स लुक लाइक दिस वन, एंड वंस दिस चेंजेस आर डन, देन द एंथर व्हाट? डिहाइस, राइट? सो इन दिस वन ये सिंगल सेल पोलन है जो मियोसिस से फॉर्म हुए. अभी जो मियोसिस से फॉर्म हुए सिंगल सेल पोलन, दैट विल अंडरगो विच सेल डिवीजन? Mitosis. And it will form how many cells? 2 cells. Which are they? Vegetative and generative. Now, हमने कौन सा सेल डिवीजन डिस्कस किया उसके लिए? Mitosis. You know this word first of all? Spindle, right? Spindle fibers and mitosis से जो दो cells form होते हैं, that should be in equal size or unequal. But can you make out? मैंने तो यहाँ पे एक one large, one small बना है. Yes or no? That credit goes to which one? Asymmetric spindle. Which one? Asymmetric spindle. In theory part कहीं पे भी ये word mention नहीं है. In your diagram this word is given. Right? Remember, due to that asymmetrical spindle, one cell become large, right? Cytokinesis and karyokinesis, right? Unequal ho jayega. So that's why one cell become which one? Larger, and other cell become smaller. Larger one we call, smaller one we call generative cell. Remember, larger we call, smaller we call, right? Now, larger cell vegetative in that irregular shape is there. Which one? Irregular shape. और larger है तो inside that abundant reserve food material is present. क्या present होता है? Abundant reserve food material. And the smaller one that is generative जो spindle shape का होता है. कैसा? Spindle shape. Right? So one cell actually ये है. This is the one pollen grain in which one that is the large vegetative cell and inside that generative cell is there. Vegetative cells के cytoplasm में ही generative cell रहता है यहाँ पे. Vegetative cell के cytoplasm. अगर दो cell separate हो गए तो फिर nourishment कैसे? Right? So generative cells कहाँ पे float करता है? Into the cytoplasm of vegetative cell. Remember, right? So vegetative cell जनरेटिव सेल क्यों फ्लोट करता है? पहले तो वन ऑफ द रीजन दैट इज विच वन? टू गेटिंग व्हाट? नरिशमेंट, डायरेक्टली नरिशमेंट फ्रॉम द साइटोप्लाज्म ऑफ वेजिटेटिव सेल. राइट नाउ तो वेजिटेटिव सेल लार्ज, lots of amount of nutrients are present in that, right? First of all, जब ये कितने सेल हुए in one pollen grain? 2 cell condition. This one we call 2 cell. 3 cell एक बाकी है. After some time I will take. But this condition we call 2 cell. One is a, other is a. So vegetative and generative cell. This 2 cell condition, right? Now this is the maturity of pollen grain, right? So हम जो बोले pollen release हुआ, reach to the stigma, right? 60% species ऐसे है कि जिसके पोलन्स 2 सेल्स में जब आ जाए तो वो मैच्योर है. क्लियर? तो जब वो पोलिनेशन के लिए रिलीज हो रहे तो उसके अंदर एक्चुअल कितने सेल्स है? 2 सेल्स. विच आर दे? वेजिटेटिव एंड जनरेटिव. समझ में आया? राइट नाउ कंसीडर 2 सेल स्टेज एंड पॉलिनेशन इज डन. दैट पोलन रीच टू दैट सुटेबल स्टिग्मा. तो स्टिग्मा के ऊपर आके अभी नेक्स्ट इवेंट क्या होगा? पोलन ट्यूब फॉर्मेशन, मीनिंग स्ट्रक्चर्स गेट इलोंगेट. इलोंगेशन के लिए न्यू सेल्स भी तो चाहिए, राइट? तो हु विल प्रोवाइड नरिशमेंट? Who will provide nourishment? Vegetative cell. That's why in that this large amount of nutrients. सिर्फ जनरेटिव को नहीं दे रहा है nourishment, उसको और भी क्या करना है? पोलन ट्यूब ग्रोथ में हेल्प करना है. क्लियर? इट विल हेल्प इन द ग्रोथ ऑफ पोलन ट्यूब. Clear? So now at these 2 cells, when the anthers we consider mature, it divides and that reach to the stigma, right? Second condition जो था, it can be the which one? 3 cell also. Understand this 3 cell क्या है? One is a which one? Fixed one, vegetative, right? आप देखो pollen grain जो था, single pollen grain में कौन सा division हुआ? And by that way 2 cells are formed. Which 2 cells? Now next one, gradually vegetative तो as it is, but generative में further division होगा. कितने daughter cells बनाए मैंने? Generative के तो which cell division occur? Yes, but now the mitosis occur only in which cell? Yes, not into the vegetative, but only in the generative. and generative cells अभी जो दो cells बने that behaves as a male gamete, that behaves as a which one? Male gametes. Clear? तो आप cells अगर हम consider करें तो 1 2 3 2 male gametes 1 vegetative, total कितने हुए? 3. तो इसको बोलते हैं 3 cell condition. और if vegetative and generative is there only, then we call 2 cell condition. Clear? So 2 cell stage or else which one? 3 cell stage. 60% स्पीसीज कैसे फॉर्म में रिलीज होते हैं? 2 सेल, मीनिंग उसमें वेजिटेटिव है एंड जनरेटिव. फिर वो जनरेट विद दैट व्हेन इट रीच टू द स्टिग्मा, पोलन ट्यूब डेवलप होगा, तब जाके ग्रेजुअली उसमें वो सेकेंड माइटोसिस कंप्लीट होगा. जब पोलन ट्यूब डेवलप हो रहा है एट द सेम टाइम जनरेटिव में क्या हो रहा है? माइटोसिस, एंड इट कन्वर्ट्स इनटू 2 मेल गैमेट्स. क्लियर? बाय दिस टाइम वेजिटेटिव क्या प्रोवाइड करता रहता है? नरिशमेंट फॉर डेवलपिंग दिस मेल गैमेट, राइट? सेकेंड फॉर ग्रोथ ऑफ पोलन ट्यूब. तो ग्रेजुअली वेजिटेटिव सेल का साइज क्या हो जाएगा? डिक्रीज, राइट? और जैसे जैसे वो ओव्यूल के पास आएगा that will be disappear. That will be what? Disappear. Clear? So first pollen grain I release suppose 40%, right? I am talking about 40%. So कितने cells? 3 cells. 3 cells which are there? 2 generative नहीं, 1 vegetative and 2 male gametes. अभी उसने माइटोसिस कर दिया तो now we call male gametes. तो 1 वेजिटेटिव एंड 2 मेल गैमेट्स. अगर हम 60% की बात कर रहे हैं तो 1 वेजिटेटिव 1 जनरेटिव. क्लियर है? राइट? ये अभी जनरेटिव, ये जनरेटिव है. व्हेन जनरेटिव अंडरगो माइटोसिस इट फॉर्म्स 2 मेल गैमेट्स. क्लियर? नाउ नेक्स्ट, सो फर्स्ट ये जो स्ट्रक्चर्स फॉर्म हो रहा है इन दैट इनिशियली व्हेन पोलन, राइट? पोलन जब जस्ट डिवीजन करके फॉर्म हुआ, नाउ अंडरगोइंग दैट मैच्योरेशन फेज. इनिशियली इन दैट वैक्यूल्स फॉर्मेशन आता है. व्हिच वन? वैक्यूल्स फॉर्मेशन. सो वैक्यूल्स आर फॉर्म. What is the role of vacuole over here? One of the role is which one? Storage. Other, that's the, in that the water is the main content, right? तो मैच्योर अभी मैच्योर नहीं हुआ है. क्या है? मैच्योरेशन फेज में है. अंडरस्टैंड दिस वर्ड्स, राइट? So that's why here vacuoles I have mentioned. This is the large initial vacuoles and the large vacuole. But over here vacuoles are absent, right? Because now the which one is formed? Vegetative cell. In that this stored material is there, right? तो mature and pollen जो होता है उसमें वैक्यूलेशन डिसअपियर है. वैक्यूल्स क्या हो जाते हैं? डिसअपियर. बट ग्रोइंग फेज में इनिशियल टाइम पे उसको क्या चाहिए? वैक्यूल टू स्टोर द थिंग्स. वाटर स्ट्रेस को भी उसको वो टाइम पे दैट्स अ टॉलरेट करना है. सो दैट्स व्हाई दिस वैक्यूल्स आर नीडेड. अगेन नॉट गिवन इन योर थियरी पार्ट इन योर टेक्स्ट बुक, बट इन diagram given you should understand this. Clear? So vacuoles are there. Then now the division start. Now the 2 cells are formed, and once the 2 cells are formed means what? Now the pollen is what? Mature. Vacuoles disappear. Clear? Now next, when we see the structure of this one not given in your book, but for understanding this diagram is needed, right? Pollen grain, 2 wall structure, 2 layer 2 wall structure, outer and inner. Outer, can you make out hard and spiny जैसा बना है, right? Inner one, that is the intact continuous layer. But hard spiny क्या है? Continuous है? नहीं, discontinuous. This hard spiny structure that we call that layer we call exine. Outer layer को क्या बोलते हैं? Inner layer we call intine. Outer layer we call inner layer we call very very important line now for MCQ need. Exine layer is made up of what? Sporopollenin. क्या word है? Sporopollenin. This sporopollenin, remember pollen grains, right? आप imagine कीजिए कि pollen grain जो है वो कहां पे थे पहले? इनसाइड दी inside the which one? पोलन सैक को क्या बोलते हैं? अनदर टर्म माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम, जिसका इनर मोस्ट लेयर क्या है? टैपेटम, राइट? टैपेटम का वन ऑफ द रोल इज विच वन? सिक्रीट कैलेज. सेकेंड रोल, and now the third role, right, that it helps in formation of that sporopollenin. जो sporopollenin coated उसकी जो bodies है, again extra है only for need. Sporopollenin coated, that bodies we call what? Ubished bodies. Which one? Ubished bodies are formed to form outer layer of pollen grain. तो ये sporopollenin form करने में कौन help करता है? Tapetum. Right? Sporopollenin form करने में which layer that helps? Tapetum. Right? So tapetum helps into formation of sporopollenin. So sporopollenin कैसा compound है? First of all, it's an organic material. Remember, first twist statement के लिए organic और inorganic? Organic, right? Most resistant organic. Why we call most resistant over here? Because that this sporopollenin till date, none of the enzyme can degrade it. None of the enzyme can degrade it. It can withstand with high temperatures, high, that's a strong acidic condition, even strong alkali condition. With all condition, it will remain as it is, right? So that's is the due to the which one that credit goes to sporopollenin. Sporopollenin, that chemical constitution, that's like this. None of the enzyme can degrade it. Second, it can withstand strong acids, alkali. That's why pollen grain can be reserved or the preserved as a fossil. Which one? Fossil for long durations, right? Pollens, remember, can be preserved in the form of the which one? Fossil. Assertion, reason, right? Pollen grains can be stored or preserved as fossil form. Reason? Yes, that outermost layer is made up of what? Sporopollenin, right? And that gives what? It can withstand strong acid, alkali, and that high temperature. Clear? Next one. After that, intine layer is there, right? Intine layer. So intine layer is made up of two compounds, cellulose and pectin. Together, sometimes we refer that word pectocellulose भी लिखे तो भी correct. Clear? Pectocellulose, or we call cellulose plus pectin. Outer layer exine, continuous था या discontinuous? आप सोचिए, अगर वो hard outer layer ही that's continuous होता तो pollen tube form हो सकता, right? So उसके लिए भी एक option दिया है that at certain point the sporopollenin is absent. जहां पे sporopollenin absent है, that part we call germ pore. That we call the which one? Germ pore, right? So exine layer, exine is made up of what? Sporopollenin, but that is continuous. Where the sporopollenin absent on exine we call germ pore. So can you tell me what is the role of germ pore? Yes, formation of what? Pollen tube, right? Through which the pollen tube can extend. Next, innermost layer, that is the intine. Here, cellulose and pectin. So pollen tube actually form from the which layer? Intine, right? Pollen tube कौन से layer से form होता है? Intine, right? Remember, pollen tube form from the which layer? Intine, through this germ pore, right? Now next one, and inside that actual initial when we see, then entire cytoplasmic content, right? फिर gradually उसमें कौन सा division start होगा? First mitosis. By mitosis, which two cells are formed? Generative. Large is a which one? Spindle shape is which one? Right? Vegetative and generative. Vegetative then undergo mitosis. Generative will undergo mitosis. So what is the role of vegetative? To first generative, to formation of, to for generative को जब nourishment दे रहा है तो generation of male gametes, right? By mitosis to generate what? मेल गैमेट्स एंड सेकेंड रोल उसका क्या था? फॉर द ग्रोथ ऑफ पोलन ट्यूब. क्लियर है यहाँ तक? यस और नो? श्योर, राइट? सो एंड्रोशियम पार्ट, think about that first. That's the androecium. Quick revision. Androecium in that the first unit. Stamen. Which two parts? It third. In your book given only two. Anther and filament. Right? But यहाँ पे ये जो डॉट है ना, this one, that's name given is a which one? Connective. यहाँ से वो connective यहाँ पे join. Right? चलिए next one. After that, first floral meristem that form from the vegetative meristem. True or false? True. Okay. Next one, that bilobed anthers are tetrasporangiate. True or false? True. Sure? Okay. In each microsporangium, hundreds of pollen grains are formed. Thousands. Next one, microsporangium, the outermost layer. एपिडर्मिस और टेपेटम. एपिडर्मिस. चलिए इनर से स्टार्ट कीजिए. तो which one provide nourishment to developing pollen grain? Tapetum. Which one helps in protection? Endothecium, middle layer. Which one helps in dehiscence of anther at maturity? First three layers, right? Next, inside this tapetum, which tissues are there? Okay, cells कुछ माइक्रोस्पोर मदर सेल्स. टिश्यू वर्ड मैंने यूज किया है तो स्पोरोजीनस टिश्यू और होमोजीनस टिश्यू, राइट? दिस होमोजीनस टिश्यू और स्पोरोजीनस टिश्यू, each cell of it, right? Consider, चलिए stop.